Where you at? I'm here, bro. Alabama. Start pull. Not at work, I'd say. Took time off today. Bless our troops. God bless our troops. Hold on. Yeah, I took time off just so I could be live for this. There he is. Right, here I am. That our flag was still there. Oh, it does that star-spangled banner wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. It's nice now. It's not raining, not nearly as bad now. It's gotten a little bit better. Welcome, everybody, to the first Rose Bowl that Indiana has played in 58 years. They played on New Year's Day of 1968, and they are playing on New Year's Day of 2026. Happy New Year to you all, of course, out there. Got a new Indiana hoodie on. Very hyped up. New Indiana hoodie on. Look, says College Football Playoff on it. Got it. Yeah, new IU hoodie. We do have another hoodie in there in case, let's say the team maybe doesn't start well. We will switch hoodies. Well, we will turn on Lucky Fan, yada, yada. But anyway, this is the biggest game IU has ever played. Again, right? This has been a trend the last, it feels like, couple years. But when you get good, you're going to play in games that matter more. So a new chapter of Hoosiers continues is perfect. This team has not won an actual bowl game since, 2013, I think? Even earlier than that, like an actual bowl game. So, obviously, Big Ten chip. It's awesome to win the Big Ten chip. But to win a bowl game would be bigger. Ooh, look at this intro. I gotta watch this intro. Sorry, guys. We gotta turn this up. Yeah, I've been seeing that. If there's any team to win after a bye, it's IU. There's a reason they're number one. There's a reason Cignetti gets his love and praise. And I'll tell you, as much as people are loving to hype up Alabama, this ain't the same Alabama that's played in big games every single week. It is the IU that's played in big games every single week and has had high expectations since like week 6. So, they want to talk about pressure. I think there's pressure on both teams. Since Butler in Final Four. That's a true Hoosier talking. I like that. Oh my, Butler in front. Right, dude. This is our chance, right? Not just as Hoosiers for an IU fan thing, but just as Hoosiers in general. This is the chance for an Indiana school to get on the map, period. To be one of 4 remaining in college football. Who thought that would be possible? Bama starts slow. Alabama can't run the ball that well. Actually, let's talk about something real quick. This super hype intro, I love it. But look, Cooper catch. Bama is going to run the ball today. I know it sounds crazy. You probably heard all week about, hey, Bama actually can't. Oh, God, I don't want you. Can you guys kind of see? All right, there you go. Is that better? That's better. Look, you've probably heard all week, Bama can't run the ball. Bama's going to try to run the ball. And they're probably going to run the ball today. So watch out for that. Look at this. Weeks at number 1. 1 to 141. 10-win seasons, 44-2. All that happened these last couple of years. Mendoza reminds me of Kirk Cousins. Very similar. I do agree with that. What happened to the Ohio State? It looks like they took a loss. Big loss. And a big reason is because of Indiana beating them in the Big Ten Championship. Took their mojo, took their swagger. I think that's the biggest difference we're going to see with this Indiana team versus the other teams we saw get a bye. Texas Tech came in with a pretty easy win against BYU. They were chilling. Ohio State came in with a pretty heartbreaking loss. Indiana comes in with a monumental win that they can remember and hold on to. Now, I will tell you, this Bama team is motivated. Motivated. This is going to be a crazy game from wire to wire. Expect this to be a lot like that Indiana-Ohio State game. My prediction yesterday was 24-13. I'm starting to think more like 2017 Hoosiers here. Maybe a field goal game. So I can see the Kirk, and I definitely can too. I love his drive. I think he has good passion for the game. I'd say he's a more skilled Kirk though, because I would say he can sling that rock, and especially in big moments he can sling the rock. We're gonna unmute because we gotta listen to the coin toss. By the way, new big TV. First time watching the Hoosiers on the big TV. Is that good luck? I think it is. Big 12 crew, obviously SEC, Big 10 team, you need to have someone else doing it. Last night it was like a SEC crew because it was ACC versus Big 10, so it made sense. Okay.
Gentlemen, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
To the college football playoff quarterfinal.
Oh my.
The Rose Bowl game presented by Prudential.
Oh my. Oh shoot.
I'm with the Big 12 Conference. Alongside with me
Shoot.
is Mr. Rick DeGraw, our umpire.
Umpire.
I'd like to take this time right now to
Shoot.
recognize our important guest right now,
Magic Johnson.
President of the Tournament of Rose Association, Mr. Mark Levin.
This is Magic?
Next, the Grand Marshal of the Tournament of Roses, Mr. Irvin Magic Johnson.
Well, he could have just called him Magic. We know who he is.
Gentlemen, the coin, please.
Wow.
Thank you. The coin has two logos on it.
Two logos.
One side has the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Mm-hmm.
The other side is the Indiana Hoosiers.
Who? Loud. Loud.
The coin toss winner will be determined by whichever side the team's logo is facing up. Got it? Ready to go. Here we go.
Okay, Indiana.
Alabama Crimson Tide has won the toss.
Ha!
They've elected the further option till the second half.
What up, Joe?
Which direction would you like to pick? Put your back over there, please.
We're getting the ball first.
So we'll see Mendoza and
Woo-hoo-hoo! All right, folks. Coin toss has been decided. Indiana's going to get the ball first. I don't love that. We didn't get to do heads, tails. We just said whoever's freaking logo it lands on. Whatever. All right. Oh, here's Signetti before we go. See Kurt.
Fernando, like everybody else, just has to execute, right? One play at a time. Love guys doing their job. Not addition, it's multiplication.
Not addition, it's multiplication. What's he saying? Who knows what Signetti's saying? We're about to stand. We're about to stand. Don't worry, guys. Yeah, Stephen Daly, sadly, D lineman, when he was high-fiving fans, got hurt and is out for the playoffs, which is just Indiana sports luck lately. It really does seem. Don't worry, I'm raising you up. Is that good? Is that good? All right, that's perfect. All right. What's up, guys? Hilarious. What is bro saying? DeBoer said like 2 words and left. Okay, DeBoer. And welcome to the Rose Bowl. It is the Rose Bowl. Saban was saying before he's played in every different venue, and this is the most special venue he played in, which makes sense. I mean, this is like the college football bowl game. This is the college football atmosphere. Whatever you want to say, guys. Whatever you want to say. All right. All right. Man, oh man, here we go. Kickoff, and we will be underway. All the leaves are brown. The kickoff will be out the end zone, basically towards the back. It's out the back. It's a touchback, and the Hoosiers will take the field. So, took off time from work today just to be live for this. Let's hope it's worth it. Let's hope it's worth it. Heisman Trophy winner, first in history, 13 wins, most school history, 33 passing touchdowns, led the FBS. All right. Prudential. I don't even know what that means. All right, here we go, guys. Mendoza in the backfield. Takes it. Looking around. He's quickly going to kind of try to scramble and lose a yard there. Oof. Not a good first play there by the Hoosiers. Don't love that. Looked like we were looking for a screen and I guess aborted the screen. I think that was just a broken play from the beginning. It was actually a good job by Mendoza just getting down there to the line of scrimmage. That's what you got to do. Good defensive play from Bama. It is 2nd and 12. J-Mo in the house. Welcome, J-Mo. Watching the Hoosiers. Here we go. Sorry about them Colts. It's okay. I got the Hoosiers. Here's a big run. Yes, a run that makes it about 3rd and 4. A good one by Roman Hemby. They're showing Roman Hemby and Omar Cooper on the other side. Yanze Pierre and Xavier Brown. Those guys are very good. Bama's defense trying to switch up the play call here. 3rd and 4. Huge 3rd down to start the game. A tiny pylon. All right. Mendoza. Oh, my. He's sacked. He's down. The pressure's there early right now for Bama. This looks very similar to how the Big Ten Championship started. No reason to fret too soon. But I will tell you the same thing happened early on against Ohio State where their O-line was really not playing and, doing great. Indiana is a team. It's a 12-round team. Okay, let me say this. And they don't usually win round 1, which is making you think probably, what? No way. But they usually don't win round 1. I know they're 13-0, but they usually don't win round 1, meaning their O-line and D-line, it takes a while for both of them to get going. But when they get going, other teams deteriorate. So hopefully everything's okay with that. And also their defense is very good, so we're going to get to see that now. The punt is a good one. Yeah, it'll roll out to the 40. Not terrible. It rolls out to the 40. They had to punt from way back at their own 10, so not a bad punt. All right. Look at this. Touchdown INTs this season. First 9 games, 21-1. Last 5 games, 7-4. So Ty Simpson struggled throwing the ball a little bit, but he's been managing the game pretty well, I would say. At least against Oklahoma he did. And, he managed the game well against Auburn. That was a rough game for them, too. They kind of had a rough end of the season, but then people are saying they got their swagger back against Oklahoma. We're going to see. Indiana's defense is no joke. Even with the athletes they got on there, they do something with the way they play. They're going to move Bernard in motion. He's their best player on offense. Simpson looking his way, now shuffling, now running around, now trying to get rid of it, and he does, out of bounds. That'll be 2nd and 10. Good pressure by Indiana's D-line. Yeah, it's Jeremy Bernard and Caden Proctor's their tackle. He's really good. You got Mario Landino. Can't forget about him. Love Landino. And then Elijah Hardy. They're talking about a linebacker. Elijah. I would be thinking about Aiden Fisher at linebacker. I think he is a stud. He's a very, very good player. We'll see. Ty Simpson puts a guy in motion. Now, fakes the handoff, play action. They get Ryan Williams. He's going to gain about 5, but no more than that. A good tackle over there by Indiana. It'll be 3rd and 5. Ryan Grubbs, the OC at Bama. The DC for the Hoosiers is Brian Haynes. I think is what he said, Brian Haynes. All right, 3rd and 6. It was actually only a gain of 4. Indiana's D-line, they might have been showing pressure. Simpson switching it up. He does have a veteran presence back there. And he's going to get an easy completion for a first there. That's almost exactly 6 yards. And a first down for Bama. Great way to read the defense. Simpson, again, just a veteran presence on the D. And Fisher didn't realize who he should have been on right there. So that kills that momentum defensively they had. Now Bama. Another set of downs. Ty puts a guy in motion again. Now they look for the handoff. No play action. D-line pressure gets there. Simpson escaping. Simpson throwing to the sideline. That'll be completed for a gain of about 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Ah, they had him dead to rights. Just couldn't finish him off. Simpson very good at eluding pressure. Josh Cuevas. Wow, number 9. What is a fullback? Is he a fullback? That is a tight end. Is he a fullback, Cuevas? All right, 2nd and 4. No runs yet for Bama. They are just going to try to win this game passing the football. Although this looks like a run. And it is a run. And look at it. It's a good run. It's a good run for about 6 or 7. And that'll get a first down. I'm telling you. Not a bad team. And if you remember, welcome back, Juice. If you remember, I said don't let the Bama team get hot in the tournament. You know, I said they could go pretty far. Them and the other team I mentioned preseason, even Miami. So you see what they just did. Simpson. Oh, they're running the ball again. The D is there that time. Choked up at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10. Good tackling there from IU. Whew. Already kind of stressful. Sorry, I'm getting stressed the whole time. They're at the 37-yard line here. Simpson. Look, he does those fake snaps to read the coverage, which Mendoza does the same. I'm not going to lie. It's actually pretty smart. Simpson now switched up the play. Snaps it. Looking around. Pressure is brought right away. Has to throw a screen pass. There is a guy over there. He's going to stop him for a loss of 4. Back to the 41-yard line. 3rd and 14. Wow. Great D there from the Hoosiers. Where's Sugar Mama? I don't know where Sugar Mama is. Sugar Mama hasn't been in my lives in a while. Neither is NDF. All my freaking moderators are gone. It's okay. 3rd and 14. It's a big 3rd and 14 because this is probably fringe field goal range for any good kicker. Shouldn't be moderated. But no. No hate to Sugar Mama. We like Sugar Mama. Sugar Mama, good moderator. Here is Simpson. He's getting pressured by a cornerback. He's having to run for his absolute life. And he's going to get rid of it. A wobbler. He throws an egg. And it's almost picked off. It is not. 4th and 14. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. It's still fringe field goal range. So this is not a gimme. If they even do try to kick it, it'd be about a 58-yard field goal. Oh, my gosh. Wow. They aren't going to kick this? Yeah, probably not. I wouldn't think so. I don't know how good their kicker is. You're right, they're punting. Right, 58's super long for a college kicker. Okay. It'll be fair cut. No, bounced. Oh, my God, it's a 2.5. Maybe the 3. Okay, at the 3. At the 3-yard line is where Indiana will start their next drive. Oh, man. It flips through the history books of each team, and it's like so much accolades for Bama, and then for IU, it's like showing certain players. Too rainy and wet. Oh, yeah, it is rainy and wet. Totally forgot about all that. Yep. It's been raining. Wow, we got a lot of IU votes. I like that, guys. Go Hoosiers. All the leaves are brown. Do 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 do. This is just stressful, man. Like I've always been, bro, my whole life. Think about it. I've been rooting for Indiana, and then when Indiana ultimately starts playing bad, I'm like, well, crap. Who am I going to root against? And it was always Ohio State and Bama. So back-to-back games against those two is crazy. Beating Ohio State was awesome. Always the team I disliked the most. And now the other team I've disliked the most forever, which is Bama. Who hasn't? And you're probably saying, you dislike Bama because they're good. Yes, of course. I think everybody disliked Bama because they were so good. What are you talking about? Why do people dislike the Chiefs right now? Why did people dislike the Patriots when they did? Because the teams were good. So, yes, I am 100% hating on them because of them being so good for so long. And I want it to be Indiana's time. I mean, look, I'm going to be honest. If Ole Miss is able to pull it off today, and let's say Indiana wins this, I hope. Indiana, Oregon, Ole Miss, and Miami would not be a bad 4. Miami hasn't been great for the last 25 years. Oregon has never won the big thing. Ole Miss has, just lost their coach, and they've definitely never been, so it's like, I don't know. I like when we get these new... What is this? Oh, okay. We got an ad, if you know what I mean. Hoosiers, 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 Hoosiers. Are the Bears legit? Yeah. Still one of my favorite teams in the NFC. I think, by my favorites, I mean like one of the favorites. I think to go to the chip. I think Bears are really good. Yeah, like I just said, definitely good. Win it all? I don't know. I think the NFC is so much of a bloodbath. I don't know if any team comes out of the NFC and wins it all, because I think the AFC, whatever team makes it, might not be as wrecked or bruised, and I think they might have 1 or 2 games that might be kind of easy. There's not going to be a single easy game in the NFC, not a single one. So, who's going to win the AFC? I have no idea. With the Patriots issues that are coming out lately with some of their players strangling people, it seems like. Allegedly. That kind of throws a fork into theirs, right? And then you're like, okay, maybe Broncos, but they kind of look fraudulent sometimes, so I don't know. Here's a run for a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Broncos, maybe. Maybe Jags. I could see Jags. Jags are hot as hell. And Trevor is just very, very great right now. He's playing like his potential finally. Texans as well. I mean, both those teams defensively minded, but have quarterbacks that can get it done. And I hate to say it because they're both in the Colts division, but man, they are both good. Good teams. Here is a handoff. This is going to be, oh man, he got met, but he got about 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 3. Yo-ho, Vicky Viking, what is up? Kane Womack, defensive coordinator. They hate him in Alabama. And then Mike Shanahan, offensive coordinator for IU. He's pretty good. I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the video. Back to the studio. So I'm here for y'all. Why is yo? Hey, it's the Wednesday run. All right, here we go, guys. Moving in motion. Now moving back. Oh my, he's tripling the motion, basically. Mendoza now running to that side. Mendoza completing to Surratt for a gain of 7 and a first down, a huge first down. That was a nice little play right there. How are you doing? I'm doing good on this New Year's Day here, watching the Hoosiers. Hope you guys had a great New Year. Hope it's starting great, and that you guys can move on to this next part of life next year, clear of whatever happened last year. Because it's a new time, right? But I guess what I always say is New Year, same me, in the way that every day is going to be an improvement on me, not just a new year. Surratt on a screen pass. This will be a screen pass that is taken and rumbled up for about 9 yards. I mean, Surratt is tough. What a tough play that is for Indiana. Texas Tech paid $30 million in oil money for their roster just to score the same amount of points in the playoffs as Kent State. This is facts. Texas Tech, what a disappointment. I actually believed that they were... Well, I never thought they were great offensively. I just thought their defense was going to be good enough and their offense could just do a little bit. Offense didn't even do a little bit. As you see, they did nothing. They did nothing. Absolute rumble, definitely. 2nd and 1. Surratt, love him. Reminds me of Pittman when he was on fire. And here he is again, and he is going to stumble not for a first. So it'll be about 3rd and an inch right here. Sugar Mama is joining, he said. W. IU 0, Bama 0, Q1. That's right. Heck, we might as well give 0-0 freaking messages because it's a playoff game, so you never know. All right, 3rd and 1. Really 3rd in about 3 inches, guys. He was very close to that first, so 3rd and like a couple inches. I would just chuck Mendoza down, but who knows what they're going to do. Mendoza's going to switch an O-lineman over for a strong set. Running back's going to get through the hole. Perfect. First down. That is nice, hard-nosed football right there. And like I said, Indiana sometimes will not win round 1, but watch round 2, round 3, round 4 when it comes to these O-line, D-line matchups. Watch what happens. Just good fundamental football. It is also a tradition in America to eat pizza on New Year's Day because it is in Sweden. No, I would not say particularly. But I would say that's an awesome tradition. I love pizza. So maybe I need to go to Sweden and eat pizza on New Year's because that actually sounds pretty cool. Here's a run. Hemby tries to find his way to something. It's about a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9. Pretty good drive, though, for a drive that started on the 3-yard line for the Hoosiers. This is a pretty good drive. IU just chipping away. That is what they do. That is what they do. Chrissy Lynn, 6235. Hello. Welcome to Aflac Time. Which I have the light lit up over there, but I wanted to stand. I like standing. And also I got to work later, so we got to keep the blood flowing because I don't want to be tired at work. So we're going to act like we're working right now. I would start work in literally 1 minute. All right. Mendoza, play action, drops back, has all day. Mendoza throws it over and caught. Becker, one foot inbounds, which is all you need in college. Charlie Becker is remarkable. Reminds me of Alec Pierce on the Colts. If you really wonder what I think about him, he is just great. Gets the toe in. Not a catch in the NFL, but it doesn't matter. It's a catch in the Rose Bowl. What a beauty. Past midfield, go the Hoosiers. This is already a 50-yard drive, and they're just past midfield. Wow. Wow. It's pretty impressive, guys. Mendoza and Indiana at the 40. This is Kaelon Black. He's going to find a way to gain 5. Make it 2nd and 5. They continue to go. Remember, they got a great kicker in Radicic. Although he missed in the Big Ten Championship. Great kicker. Sight, great job. Oh. Is Hemby better than Jeremiah Love? Yeah, never say that again. Whoever said never say that again, I agree. I mean, I love Hemby, but what are we talking about? Jeremiah was the best running back in the country. Yeah. Rage bait type of question. But not rage bait for me. Rage bait for NDF in the chat. Rage bait for NDF. All right, 2nd and 5. Current drive. 62 yards in 5 minutes. And this will be another run. And they are just going to stumble ahead for 5 more yards. Chipping away slightly every single gain. Slowly but surely here. Indiana gets down the field for another first down. Radcic. I think it's Radicic, but I think it's Radcic, I think. I think it's like Rad Kick. Hero, Happy New Year. Thank you, Sugar Mama. Guys, we have 6 viewers, 7 likes. Are we bringing that into 2026? Okay. Here's Mendoza passing over. This is a simple pass. E.J. Williams, who's just going to stumble and rumble. That's a 9-yard gain right there. Catches it in a 5-yard gain. Finds a way for 4 more. They did this same exact thing to Illinois. I know a lot of y'all remember that. Hate to bring it up. Sorry. They did the same thing to Oregon. And then they started to do the same thing to Ohio State, which is get gains of 5, 4 or 5, and then make those gains into 8, 9, or 10. That is phenomenal. That is what great football teams do. That is what makes Indiana so hard to go against. Happy New Year, Mr. Affleck Time. I hope every person in the Affleck Time family had a wonderful Christmas. Yeah, they did. Great time for the Affleck Time family nation. This is going to be a run. And look at, oh, wow. That is, oh, and they're going to keep stumbling. They're going to call a stoppage there. That was Kaelon Black. He got to the 10 when all was said and done, but they're probably going to stop it back at like the 14. But man, stumbling and rumbling. What did I do last night? Really nothing. It's his grandma. Rip Ben's grandma. She's not dead. Ben's grandma's alive, guys. What are you doing? I appreciate you guys. Happy New Year's Eve to all of you guys and your family, and New Year's Day. You know, this is going to be a gain of nothing. Oh, a little bit extra shove there from Bama. Mendoza likes it. He comes in clapping. He's like, I like that. I'm subbed. Can you say hi to me? Hello, Lillian Robles, 7613. Welcome to the live. Alive, Ben Grandma. Come on, Juicy. Y'all are fucking me up. Excuse me. Y'all are effing me up. All right. 2nd and 9. They called that a gain of 1. It looked like a gain of none, but they're going to call it a game of 1. So we will take it. I wish the Colts should draft Mendoza. I wish. W, commenter. But we have no first-round picks because we got a guy who played 1.5 games at cornerback. Timeout, IU. Didn't like what they saw. It's 2nd and 9. They take a timeout. This has been a very long drive. We're already down to 1 minute left in the first quarter. A very long Indiana type of drive here. And we go to commercials for the first time in a while. Where is Heisman Mendoza going in the NFL draft? Raiders? Dante Moore is better than? I don't think so. I don't think so. Literally, when they played head-to-head, you could see that. Ahmad Gardner should come to the Bears. Well, if you get him, he's going to be Ahmad Gardner, so be careful because he's not great when he's just Ahmad Gardner. When did you become Ahmad? Oh, that's cap. Bro was not always and forever Ahmad. This is lies. This is lies, bro. He's been Ahmad for like a month. That is not true, bro. Sugar Mama did not do tricks on it. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I saw a list saying that Dante Moore is a better QB prospect than Mendoza. Yeah, I saw that list too. These motherfuckers talking out their ass, bro. Mendoza's a dog. I mean, he's just an absolute dog. But, look, I'll tell you this. Better QB prospect, technically, I know what they're saying. I would say Moore might be athletically more talented and stuff. But Mendoza's mind is very great in his decision-making. I think that's why he gets, those Kirk Cousins type comparisons. Or you can give him a comparison of a Brock Purdy, which is not disrespect. I'm giving it in a nice way. Listen, a guy like Brock Purdy is not ultra talented, but he manages the game and he manages to go win the game. What did Brady do for like the last 7 years of his career? Game manager. And he won like 2 more Super Bowls doing that. Because he won that one against the Rams and then he went to the Buccaneers and did it again. Like, those were not crazy Super Bowl wins by him and not crazy seasons, but he was dinking and dunking and doing the right thing. So, yeah. Kenyon Sadiq is the best prospect I've ever seen. Does Moore have a LinkedIn or Heisman? Don't think so. Brock Purdy is horrible. I don't think Brock Purdy is horrible. And I don't think Brock Purdy is horrible. Especially when he torched your fucking defense just the other day. And then he torched our defense, which our defense doesn't exist, but still. Purdy's good, bro. Purdy's good. And again, he's not great. He's not phenomenal. But he's good. That's all you need. Is Caleb Williams a better quarterback than Purdy? Of course. But that doesn't mean that Purdy can't manage a game. Whoa, don't put that in here, dude. Don't put that in here. Juicy Jungle. Either that's a spoiler or it's bad juju. Delete the message. I'm deleting it. Deleted. Juicy, this is why you're not a moderator. This is why Juicy's not a moderator. Prince Shalon Taylor, 2007. Happy New Year to you as well. Well, yeah, someone actually said it in here earlier, the Kirk Cousins to Mendoza. And I was like, dang, that's pretty good. So that's a stolen comparison. Shout out to Cyan. Who was in here earlier. W comparison. All them. 2nd and 9. Here is a, pass right to the line of scrimmage. That'll be 3rd and 9. Juicy was timed out by Sugar Mama. Sugar Mama, why'd you time out Juicy? No spoilers. I don't think it's a spoiler. I think it was bad juju, though. I don't like bad juju either. We got a lot of Bama folks coming in late now. Red zone defense, opponent touchdown percentage 51%. So half the time. That's actually 3rd best in FBS. So their defense in the red zone is amazing. Still here. Thanks for shout out. Yup. Good comparison. W comparison. 3rd and 9. This is going to be a run for the line of scrimmage. What are they doing? Indiana's helmets flying off and such. Hoosiers will have to settle for 3. Something was broken in the helmet. Mendoza couldn't hear. Dang. What is going on? No, because you're jinxing. You're jinxing. That's obviously a jinx. No. I'm drinking cream soda today. Dr. Pepper might come out later. Right, bro. Dr. Peeper. Y'all are fucking crazy. We got a 0-0 second clock, by the way, that they're about to kick this on. Okay, we're going to the second quarter. I don't know. I think our kicker just got iced, yo. I think we just got iced, guys. We just flipping iced ourselves. Well, there was only like 13 seconds when that one play ended, so we should have just gone to the fourth anyways, not rolled him out. Now you got him out there on the field looking. He's going to get embarrassed. Kickers are people. They're going to get embarrassed. Now he has to make a kick, and he's kind of shy right now. I'm not liking this. I don't know why they didn't just wait. Should have ran off Mendoza and all them, right? Slowly off the field, let the time tick off. Then after break, run the kicker on. Now you got the kicker who's either out there right now or now he's back in the sideline. Then he has to come back out. Too much going on up here, guys. NDF, let me type the score. Guys, we don't know if the score is happening yet. It's commercial. Don't put that out there. He will make it. Stop. That's real. That's real. Rules. No jinxing and have fun. Sugar Mama remembers. You know, I was thinking, though, the other day. Sugar Mama, how long you been here? Were you here pre-1K subs? I feel like Sugar Mama was one of my newest moderators, bro. Sugar Mama, I don't think was here for the great struggle of getting to 1,000. Which, by the way, folks who are in here now, because, you know, I got my real W supporters in here, though. Thank y'all, because we just got to 1,500 last night. Did you guys see that? We got to 1,500 before the new year. 524 subs from during the 2025 year. Versus it was like 564 the year prior to that. So we actually had less subs overall, but we had, are you ready for this, guys? Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Drum roll. 292,000 views last year, guys. 292,000 views versus 200 and about 23,000 the year before. So went up about 60,000 on views. We did go down 60 subs comparatively, like gain-wise. But yeah, 292,000 views, 524 subs, I'm pretty sure. And then about, yeah, so. And then watch time was about 1,000 something. It was like, it was 1,400. Last year it was 1,900, but that's because I did a ton more Cubs games last year. By last year, I mean 2024. Because obviously I worked a different job, so I could do more Cubs games. Can't do as many Cubs games when whatever. But we're going to be doing so much more live streaming this year. Believe that, guys. I mean that for real. We're going to be live so much more this year. Because you got to look at the good things that come with certain situations. Let's be real. Luke was slacking. Didn't go live for as many Cubs streams as I should have. I know. Remember, I sat through that and was live all the time. But I was not live as many times as I should have been for the Cubs. This season, because I would spend weekends over with, you know, the one who shall not be named, as we may say. I work at a warehouse. I actually go in at 9 o'clock today. It's 4:42 right now. No. All right, here's the kick. 31-yarder by Radicic. It is up, and it is good. We can get a score in the chat. It is Indiana 3, Alabama 0, 14:57 left in the second quarter. I hate the one. No. We do not have hate for anybody on this earth, y'all. No. We have no hate. We have no resentment either. You know, as we move in, Indiana 3. What do you mean Bama 3? What the hell, Juicy? Yo, what is this? Oh, my God. NDF gets it, bro. NDF gets it. No, Juicy trying to give points to Alabama. Yes, she got fired because we were working together. So there we go. Look, guys. Truthful Luke here. I'm not pinning your comment. If you get it right next time, Juicy, I got you, bro. No problem. Here's the truth, guys. Trust in the Lord. The Lord will keep people in your life who need to be here and get people out who don't need to be here. Look right now at yourself, at your circle. How many people are here that you didn't have the year before, right? He's always adding people to your life, and then sometimes you're losing people out of your life. But realize that you are still here. You're still grounded. You're still where your feet are. So you're still in a good place. I caved under pressure. Are you good? Do you work nights? Yes. I work 4:30 p.m. to 2:30 a.m. So 10-hour shifts at the warehouse Tuesday through Friday. So we were off yesterday. That's holiday pay. I get paid for that. But I can't disclose exactly where I work because I signed a non-disclosure agreement. I mean, I've told my folks and stuff, told people, I know, but like I can't like tell the internet. Thank you, Juicy. Anyone ever tell you you look like Tony Soprano's son? Yes. And I feel like you've come in and said that before, but shout out to Tony Soprano. Wise words of my Affleck time. You are my circle. Oh. Wow, man. That was pretty nice, man. Mr. Affleck time, yay. Yes, Mr. NDF 122. Sorry, NDF 0122. What's up? Hey, let's get to 10 likes. We're at 9 likes right now. Let's get to 10. Let's get to 10. We're only in the second quarter. We already got 10 likes. Are we going for 40? We're going for 40 likes today, folks. No jokes. No jokes. Let's get to 40 likes. What you sipping on? Cream soda by Teddy. Teddy's cream soda. Thank you for the 10th. Teddy's cream soda right here. Y'all ever had this? Bomb. It's banging, y'all. Subscribe if you're not. Somehow. If you're somehow not subscribed. What are we doing? Look, 11. Let's get to 40, y'all. 40 likes. Come on. Share this video. Share this video. Sipping on that. Y'all know I don't drink. Y'all know I don't drink. I never will. Affleck doesn't drink. Learn Affleck. And no drinking, guys. No drinking. All right. Woo! We're having fun. Are we having fun? I'm having fun, guys. Look at that. All right, the Bama fans are getting excited. They're about to get the ball back. This kick is out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback, and Bama will get the ball. Ty Simpson and company will take the field. I feel like I know that guy. I go to school with that guy. I went to school with that guy. The water boy. Alright. Bro, water boys make actually pretty good money for only working the amount of months they do. Oh, wait, here we go. 1st and 10. I'll read chat in a minute, guys. This is going to be a run. That's going to gain absolutely nothing. Great defense. They mauled them. That's a loss of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11. Who wins, IU or Alabama in a twerk-off? I don't know. Disappointed my fan with how little Mr. Affleck time, yay, knowledge I have. Bro. All right, folks. Folks, can you hear me now? You should be able to hear me now. Bang, bang, bang. All right, 3rd and 8. There we go. Okay. All right, here is Simpson dropping back. Now gonna run. Now the defense got to get to him. Fisher, no! Oh, he starts sliding early, though. That's not a 1st down. That'll be 4th and 1. He started sliding. You can, yes, can hear you. You good. Okay, you on. All right. Thank you. Tyler's trying to F up my stream, bro. Tyler is trying to F up my stream. I just shared my live with him. Like, what the hell, Ty? He said, look. Oh, that's fire. Fire. I just sent him live again. Let's get Tyler on in here. Bro, Tyler literally could go to the Rose Bowl. Bro's in Cali right now. Bro should have went to the Rose Bowl. All right, 4th and 1. Bama. Who took time out here? You did. Did not like their look. So 4th and 1. Bama's trying to go for it here. Huge play of this game right here early on in the second quarter. This is one that could definitely change the tide. Do you get it? Of this game. Tide, you in here, Ty? I don't think Ty's in here, guys. Ty did not join. Where is Tyler? Yo, where the hell is Mario Judah? Remember that? And then that guy, if we all thought he died, he wasn't dead. If so, what's up? I like that. If so, yeah, I agree. Tyler, if you're in here, what's up? If you're not, what's up? Look at this. You guys like this? Indiana Hoosiers. Wait, oh. Hunter Harvey. I've never heard of the guy. So, I believe in Joe Hendry. Am I like living, who is Joe Hendry? Hunter Harvey, is that the old dude we signed? Yeah, noted Cub killer from 2015 NLCS. Okay, so 11 years ago now. Boy, I'm watching the game on my phone. Guys, I'm trying to convince Tyler to come see his kids, basically. Everybody believes in this guy. Hi, Terrence. Doing good? Look at Vicky Viking, such a nice person. We got the best community on Affleck. Yo, look at these Alabama IU votes. If someone votes for Bama, we're going to have a 50-50 split. Uh-oh. It was heavy IU to start. It was 6 IU to 1 Bama. How many people in? 4. 4 legends. Thank you guys for all being here, by the way. Voy! Welcome, Tyler. Please like the video. We're trying to get to 40 likes today. ¿Cómo estás, mi amigo? Bien. Bien, mi amigo. Es tu hermano. Wait. Es tu hermano. Es tu... Wait. Es tu... Wait, no. I don't fucking know, motherfucker. You my brother. You my bro. I don't speak Spanish, bro. Hello, Bert. Hello, Bert. 4th down conversions this season, 22 of them led the SEC. They're very good in this situation. 4th and 1 for Alabama. Defensive IU. Gotta stiffen up right here. I'm disconnecting. Oh, never mind. They're punting. Oh, now they're acting like it's a fake. Trying to draw them off sides, maybe. Simpson trying to switch up the look. They're just going to take a delay game. IU ain't going. Yeah, IU ain't going. Look at Signetti. What do you think this was, buddy boy? That's a delay of game. Bama. No, sorry. First time out. They're just going to go. Dude. Oh, they really tried that, though. They really tried. They tried that, though. I like that person came in, picked IU. Good stuff. They tried that, though. My dad would like everyone to know that he hates Curt Cignetti just as much as he hates Ryan Day. I would like everyone to know that we do not care. We do not care. And at least Cignetti's a good coach. Ryan Day's a fraud. So, you know, Cignetti, real, actual, genuinely great coach. Ryan Day, genuine fraud. Bro, Cignetti had Ryan Day's freaking roster. Holy crap, could you imagine what Ohio State would be doing? They'd still be in the dance. We do not care. All right, they're still going for it. 4th and 1. They snap it, they throw it end around, and stopped! He is stopped! No way you're getting through this, D! That's a turnover on downs at the 34-yard line. Indiana has it, and they got amazing field position. Wow! IU's defense makes a loud statement, and that's why I got loud to say it. 1st and 10 IU at the 34-yard line. They're immediately in field goal range for Radchich and range for more than just that. Beautiful. Great D. Everybody came in. Good hitting. Whew. Wow. Wow. That's a stop right there, and that's how you stop them. First and 10 from the 35, actually. Mendoza switching up the play. Snaps it. Looking around, Mendoza. Oh my gosh, gets away somehow. There's a flag. It's probably a holding. Mendoza will just go out of bounds. It's a gain of 6 if it stands. It's not going to. It'll be about 1st and 20 here. Dang, that brings Indiana back to the 45 too. So that's a really bad hold. When you get given great field position like that, terrible time to hold. Terrible time to hold. Oh God, especially to make it that clear. Come on, guys. Hello. Oh, hi, Sad Highs. Hello, Sad Hi, Chicken Mama. Hello, Sad Hi, Vicky. All right. Indiana, 1st and 20 now. You're good, man. Here is a run. This is a good run. And he's going to get a defender off him to the 30. Up to the 25. That's a first down. On 1st and 20, they gain 21. That's a first down for the Hoosiers. Roman Hemby. 21-yard gain on 1st and 20. Whoa. Whoa. I guess you could say the Dr. Pepper technically, right? IU. Here's another run. And this will be a gain of about 3. This is what they do to you, man. I said it started the game after that first drive. I said, let them keep going. Watch what happens. Let them keep going. To Chicago. Okay, Sugar Mama. Sugar Mama going to Chicago, going back. Back in Chicago, I feel it. Another version of me. I wasn't it. Oh. Go to the end, not beginning. Ooh, 2nd and 8. Mendoza throws. Incomplete to Becker. Not a great throw. Not a great throw there to him. Chicago. Oh, he had Surratt on the fade, man. That play always works. He didn't trust it. But look, I'm going to be honest. You don't want to take too big of a risk down here. Every point matters. Now it's a huge 3rd and 8. I'm going to say huge for every single 3rd down because every 3rd down is big. So I'm probably going to say that for the rest of the game. Snorting and snoring sound like Chicago. Mendoza gets it. He's going to get blitzed right away. He's going to throw to the end zone. Touchdown, Becker! IU scores again. 9-0 Hoosiers. Boom! That's how you get it done right there. I wasn't it. Oh. Oh. Actually, I go back and clip these now. Hold on. I go back and directly clip them now. Because the clipping on YouTube is kind of rough. That was a great touchdown. Becker, what a catch. IU 10. Wait, did Juicy get it in? He did not. Okay. IU 10, Bama nothing. All right. So, reminder though, they started down 17-0, I think, late in the 2nd quarter. They're down 17-0 against Oklahoma. Of course, that was against Oklahoma. I think Indiana's a better team. So, yeah, great start for Indiana. We have 10 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Great start. IU celebration stuff. IU stop Bama on 4th down 10. Tied Elephants 0. What is the drink I got? Signal now? Cream soda. Teddy. Yo, hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. I got someone calling. Yeah, yo, hello? Yeah, I hear you. Wait, nah, for real? Nah, for real. Yeah, nah, I feel that for sure. Okay. Yeah, I can't really go right now watching the Rose Bowl. Yeah. Yeah, Indiana's winning. I'm smoking them right now, to be honest, yeah. Yeah, Indiana, bro, I know. Rose Bowl. Yeah, Indiana Rose Bowl, yeah. Yeah. Long time coming. I agree, long time coming, yeah. Missing Juicy and Bama football. What do you think about that? Oh, you're a Juicy fan? You know Juicy? Juicy Jungle? Yeah, me too. What about Vicky? You know Vicky Viking? You don't? 5232? You don't know 5232? That's her last four of her social security. Actually. Effing beautiful. Cyan, I agree. Sorry, talking to my chat, yeah. Yeah, I got about 500,000 right now, subscribers. No, I'm lying. 500,000 soon, though, right? Yeah. What's your favorite kind of cream soda? My favorite? Probably original. Probably Teddy's brand. Oh, did I hang up? Oh, I hung up. Fuck. I hung up. Anyway, it was a good chat. Good chat with Teddy right there. Another version of me, I wasn't it. Oh, I wake up back to the end, the beginning. Oh. I'm gonna get to cry, one teardrop for my eyes, and the American. Alright, I don't get a break today though. I really don't. I don't get a break today. At work. When I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. Charlie Becker! Hello? What the heck? Hello? All your messages just came late. Hello, soda? I love cream soda. Sofa. I love cream sofa. Don Fisher, voice of the Hoosier, sent 73. He's very good. Oh my God, he's actually phenomenal. I listened to Indiana versus Michigan 4th quarter last year when they beat Michigan at home. I think that was to go 10-0. Or maybe it was 9-0. Dude, it was phenomenal. He's a great commentator. It's a great stop there on the kick return. Ty Simpson comes back out looking for a big drive. Bama does get the ball after half, so there's, still so much opportunity for them. If Bama's able to get another big defensive, if Indiana's able to get another defensive stop, wow, that would be huge. Another version of me, I wasn't it. Oh. Play action. Looks like they're guarding it pretty okay. Williams will get it, and he'll get spun down. He has no weight on him. Like, I'm sorry. I might seem like a Ryan Williams hater. I don't know if I've kind of been hating on him. Man, though, I don't know. He's kind of fallen off for me. 2nd and 5, but he's like 18 or whatever, so he has a lot of time to get better. So I don't ever want to sound like a hater. I just think, wow. It's like I never see him break the tackle, you know. For example, we were talking about E.J. Williams earlier and Surratt. They both have been breaking tackles. Obviously, Becker gets tough catches. Like, I don't know. 2nd and 5. Play action again. This time, Simpson throws that's an open Bernard. They're going to try to definitely get him going. That's up to the 35-yard line. He's their best player. I think I said it before, so I will say it again. He is their best player. Another version of me. I wasn't it yet. Oh, I wave goodbye to the end of beginning. Simpson has 6 of 8, 35 yards. That is going to be an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. I was kind of hoping they would have like a rose in their helmets or something. But it didn't happen. Ooh. Gosh, God. This is a run, and this is going nowhere. I don't even know why they're running anymore. It's a gain in the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Yeah. Is anybody there? Hello? 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 I'm a virgin of me. I wasn't there. Alright, 2nd and 10. 15% rate of sacks on 3rd down. That's amazing for Indiana. Best in football. 3rd and 10. They are going to make moves to almost sack him. Simpson's going to get out, and he will get taken down. Well, back to the line of scrimmage. So it won't be a sack fully, but it's maybe a gain of half a yard. Soldier's defense came to play. Came to play, fellas. 8.5 minutes left, 4th down. They're going to have to give the ball back to Indiana. Woo! Let's go is right. Let's go is right. Indiana calming my nerves for sure so far. Just by playing like they played all year. It's always just going to be a nervous feeling because, okay. Here comes the return, and they are going to take it up to the 40-yard line, up to the 43, with a phenomenal return by Brady. I think it's Jonathan Brady, is that right? I don't know if that's his first name exactly, but it's Brady. He was brought over with Mendoza from Cal. Coming up, Mendoza. And they have it from midfield this time. Remember, they scored a field goal when they started at the 3. They scored a touchdown when they got the ball in plus territory. They've done everything that they need to do so far. Perfect. So, literally can't have a better start than what they've had so far. We'll see if that continues. And they need to continue to be this because Bama gets ball after half. Excuse me. Sorry, I burped. I just ate, though, before this. I get 3, which is good. I needed to eat because I work at 9, obviously, so no break. No break when you work 5.5 hours. Only if you work 6. So, no break. I'm going to be eating granola bars and stuff, though, on the floor. I don't really care because I'm going to need to eat. If not, I will literally burn out and I'll get like a 20% rate. Luke, what's going on? You're not picking very well. Well, yeah, I'm hungry. So, yeah, after this, man, it's lock in for me. It's get to work time for me. Hope the roads are less icy. They sure look a lot better now. The sun has come out, and it's out right now, so it's kind of defrosted. It's shine some light on everything. It was icy yesterday. Dangerous. No, their song's not as good. Indiana, 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 we're all for you. Oh, you. That's certified classic, guys. Certified classic. Indiana, Indiana, we're all for you. Are you? Make all your dreams come true. For now on. Mendoza drops back. Sacked. Oof. It's a big sack there. Ooh. They're getting hyped up out of that one. Hyped up out of that one. Remember, though, they had it freaking 1st and 20. They gained 21 yards rushing, so I'm not going to feel really about anything because I think this offense of Indiana is amazing. Phenomenal, actually. All right, 2nd and 19. This will be a run, and it'll be a good one. It'll gain about 6. It'll be 3rd and 13. Makes it manageable, though. On the ground still is Kaelon Black, and that is awful. Awful. It's Kaelon Black, running back 2. Hemby is running back 1. Running back 2 is Kaelon Black. Running back 3, Kobe Martin. Tyler knew Kobe Martin when he was in school. Pretty cool. And he has played in some big moments this year. And he's going to have to become running back 2 for this game. He's not bad. He's a good player. But you never want to see your running back 2 go down. He's been taking so many snaps. You know, he's been built into this offense. That'll change things. That'll definitely change things here. But it can't change the morale or the way they've been playing. They gotta just keep doing what they've been doing. From now on, your troubles. I'm hoping it's just wind. It looked like he was grabbing his arm maybe. So I don't know what it could be. Had a guy land on him right around there, so hopefully it's nothing here. Right, pectoral. Shoot. I don't know muscles like that, even though I be out in the gym and stuff. I don't be knowing. You know, the back behind her. Oh my gosh. I think it's one of those though. Tricep. Took me a second. This is definitely the tris. So tricep. Yeah. I got it. Took me a while, but I remembered. And actually, that tells you what I need to be working out on tonight, because I definitely have not done tris in a while. So I'm gonna get on that. Because I'm bigger up here than I am down here. Whatever. All right. Actually, yeah. From now on, your trouble will be far away. Over the rainbow. Oh. Sing Now You Fight song. Oh my gosh. You know I would mess up the middle part. I think it's... Hold on, get me started. Because I'd mess up the middle. For the glory of old are you. Wait. Indiana, oh Indiana, Indiana, we're all for you. We will fight for the cream and crimson and the glory of old are you. Mendoza. That's going to be caught and fumbled. Oh, no. If it is caught at all, they're going to call it incomplete now. 4th and 12. Hopefully it's incomplete. Oh, gosh. That's a fumble, y'all. That's a catch and fumble. Catches it. 1, 2. Gets it to his body. That's a catch and fumble. I hate to say it. Woo, they're going to review this. No, they're not. They're not going to call that a catch. Huh. We'll take it. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. Here is McCarthy with the punt. Fair caught back at the 15. Well, that's a big deal. Obviously, they didn't see enough to challenge it, I guess. All right. Folks, it is 10 for Indiana, 0 for the Bama. So, Cream and Crimson defeating... What is Bama's other color? Are they the Crimson and what? I know they're Crimson as well. Obviously, Crimson Tide, but I don't really know their other color, I guess. Oregon looked amazing today, by the way. Talk about a team that's on fire, very hot right now. First and 10 for Alabama. They will drop back pass. Good tackle there. It's a gain of about 8. There's 6.5 minutes left in the second quarter. So, has been a pretty quick first half, in my opinion. Game started at 4:10. That's an hour and 5 minutes ago. And we're a quarter and a half in. That's pretty quick, that's all. For the glory of old IU, we will fight for the cream and crimson. It's a pass over the middle. It's a gain of about 5. It'll be a first down for Alabama. Indiana roll for you, IU. First and 10. Drop man back. They hand it off. And that is going to, finally go somewhere for them. That's a 5-yard gain. So that might be, it's their second longest run. Because they did have a first down run. I think they had a 10-yard run early. But that's their longest run in a minute. They had a lot of just gains of nothing to a gain of 1 for a while. So biggest gain for the run game for Bama. And they need that because if they just rely on the passing, Indiana will just pin their ears back and pressure the QB. Whoo! That's a good hit by Williams, but what a smack of a hit by D'Angelo Pons. So nice catch by Williams, but he gets smoked by D'Angelo. Way to just put your body on receiver there. Make him think about catching it over the middle of the field next time. That's what you got to do. First and 10 from the 46-yard line. Simpson passes it out, and that's a good tackle. It's a gain of 3. No more than that. Second and 7. Oh, that was probably helmet to helmet. They might have missed that because now when I watch it back, he kind of led with the crown of his helmet. But you know what? They didn't call it, which we're going to be happy about. But, man, Pons kind of led with his helmet, which would have been targeting. That would have got him out the game. That would have been a humongous loss. So he needs to be careful with lowering that helmet right there. Simpson hands the ball off, and that is going to be back to the original runway, which is nothing. So it's 3rd and 7. Ratcliffe. Nice tackle. We will fight for the cream and crimson. All right. Third and 7, 3:40 and ticking here. In this second quarter, Bama gets ball after half. Something to think about. Kind of playing a Zone back right now, right at the sticks. Simpson has not all day. He's now getting pressured. Now he gets away. He has a ton of open field. He will get a first, and he will get the ball slammed out of him. That's a fumble. Indiana football. Whoa! Whoa! Highlight level hit with the highlight level fumble, and Indiana takes the ball away. Oh my gosh, Simpson got rocked, and Indiana gets the rock. How about that? Whew. Oh my gosh, D'Angelo Pons again. There he is, that little guy, right? Right, the little guy who don't make big plays, right? The little guy who's not good enough to match up, right? I love D'Angelo Pons. 5'9" and nothing but pure hit power. I mean, he knocked the crap out of the receiver 2 plays ago, and then he goes and knocks the crap out of the big old quarterback and gets the ball back for IU. That is a game-changing play. If Indiana goes down and scores in 3 minutes here, it's going to be a long road for Bama in the second half. What a play. Mendoza hands it off. This will be Roman Hemby for about 4 or 5. No reason to, speed up anything here. Go slow. Be the last one to possess the ball. You're up at minimum by 10. This has been a very good first half here for Indiana. You could almost not write it up any better. Almost. If they get a touchdown here, I would say you can't really write a first half better than this for Indiana. Even a field goal. I mean, wow. This will be play action. Mendoza, I guess, wanted it. He'll gain about 2 or 3. He'll gain 2. It'll be 3rd and 3. Yeah. Wow. Just wow. We will fight for the cream and crimson and the glory of OU. Indiana, 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 we're all for you, IU. All right. Look at the stars. Boom, boom, boom. We go to commercial. We go to commercial. Look how they shine for you. And everything you do. Yours all yellow. I'm not counting nobody out. I am telling you, though, that these Bama fans are talking, hey, if we get down, it'll be fine. We beat Oklahoma. This ain't Oklahoma's defense. This is Indiana's defense. And they're playing an Indiana offense as well that's very, very put together here, very disciplined. It's very hard to beat disciplined teams that are up by big margins on you, especially when you have only a limited amount of time left of the football game. We will see. I'm definitely not counting them out. Look, Indiana, if they win this, would be the only team to receive a bye in the last 2 years of the playoff that it's now been and win the game after the bye. It would be the only team so far. And if Georgia loses to Ole Miss, which I personally think happens, I think Ole Miss is going to beat Georgia. I know it's blowing people's minds. If that happens, IU will be the only team out of all of them that won with a bye week. It says a ton about their team. It says a ton about their team. No team that had a bye started as fast as Indiana has started today. All of them look sluggish, look like they didn't know how to play. Ohio State didn't look like themselves. Obviously, Texas Tech didn't. They didn't score a single point. Last year, the teams that had a bye didn't look like themselves. Oregon was the number 1 team like all year last year. Got smoked in their game after the bye week. All I got to say is Indiana's playing up to who they are, which is that number 1 ranking next to their name. Never thought I'd say that, but that's what's going on. That is what's going on. But again, it's just one half. We got another one, never a doubt. Sorry, it's making a noise when I do it. So it's kind of like, ooh, okay. Ooh, some of these guys on the sideline look pretty pissed because they picked Bama. Obviously, the game's not over. I'm just saying. And the one guy who picked IU was, they had a panel of guys on like ESPN the other day, and he was talking about who has more pressure or who can live up to the pressure more, and they were saying Bama, and I didn't understand it. But whatever. Mendoza running around now, 3rd and 3. He's going to have to try to find a way for a first down. He does. Mendoza just improvises his way to an improbable first down. With one timeout in a minute 52. They continue their triumph downfield. What a play by Mendoza. I mean, his improvisation skills. He doesn't really look super athletic, but then when he gets going, I mean, he does have that ability to scramble. Wow. 1st and 10 here. That's a handoff. Here's Hemby trying to get to the outside. That's a smart idea. He gains about 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. They're already up to the field goal target line, about a couple yards away. Second line, IU fight song. Never daunted, we shall falter through the battle. We're trying to. Okay. Hold on. Indiana, 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 we're all for you. Wait. Okay, yeah, we will fight for the cream and crimson and the glory of old IU. Never daunted, we shall not falter through the battle. We're tried and true. Indiana, 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 we're all for you. IU. And this is a run from Hemby, who, look at his back, all dirty. Just a dirty game. And they like getting dirty. And I said it at the beginning of the game, and you're seeing it right now towards the end of the 2nd quarter. The game in the trenches will be won by Indiana eventually. People were talking about the game in the trenches like Indiana couldn't match up. I said, did you watch the game against Ohio State? But again, I digress. I already said what I said. So, yeah. What's going on here? Should the clock be running? What's going on now? Hold on. What's going on, y'all? What's going on?
He uses those virtual reality headsets, so he's visualized every single thing he might see today. It gives you what it would look like to play in the Rose Bowl, Alabama white jerseys, all the things that they do on defense.
Incredible. I mean, he's a guy that already graduated at Cal, so he's really allowed it. He said he just has online.
Short. We're fixing the chain right now.
That's what Cincinnati was fired up about. That's why he's saying, let's go. Get the chain gang fixed. But he said he graduated at Cal. He said, my classes in IU have been online, so it really allows him to spend a ton of time on focusing on football.
Right. Well, and there's no disrespect to IU, Bloom or anything, but he went to Cal Berkeley. It's a very, very smart school over there, and he already graduated. So he's a grad student in his final. So now he's doing IU classes online. He has a ton of time to focus on football. And also, I would say he's probably just an extremely gifted mind anyways. He could be doing classes in class, and he'd still probably have a lot of time for football. He just strikes me as a guy who, knows how to study, knows how to get it done, yada, yada, yada. Clearly knows how to study a defense. Look what he's doing right now. Now we're reviewing the 3rd and 1. We are just wasting time. This is just killing our momentum right now. That's really what this is doing. You hate to see this. He's staying fresh, though. He is staying fresh. Oh, my God, wait. No, it was an obvious first down. What are they talking about? Wait, it was obvious. Holy crap, he got the first down by about a whole yard. I honestly totally forgot that we watched this play because then I mentioned his back being dirty. Now I'm remembering. This was an obvious first down. The reason that, we're not going is infuriating because Cignetti wants to run down this clock, get it to 13-0 or 17-0, and then go into halftime. Indiana, 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 we're all for you. We will fight for the cream and crimson and the glory of old IU. Never daunted, we shall not falter. Through the battle, we're tried and true. Indiana, 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 we're all for you. IU. Forgot that. Okay. All right, here we go. We're going to get the review here. Clearly. Yeah, clearly a first down. What were we waiting for, y'all? All right, whatever. I'm going to turn on the light behind me to get better lighting. Although I don't think this is terrible, but maybe after halftime. Yo, 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 yo. Hell no. Hell no. You ain't coming on here with that, boy. All right. Heck no. This will be a run. This is Hemby. He's going to just rumble again. Look at that. Gain of about 7. They keep finding their way for more and more yards. Excuse me. A lot of rushing yards. Mendoza drops back. Mendoza just finds the opening. That guy's Black. Kaelon Black is back, which means that it must have just been some wind knocked out of him, which is good. So Black is back. It's a big first down as they now move into the red zone. And here is Mendoza over to the sideline. That'll be caught at the 10-yard line. As now Indiana has 2nd and 5 from the 10. 50 seconds left. They did get out of bounds. So they still got some time here with it. Probably run the football here, which Bama can't stop. Can't stop, addicted to the shindig. Mendoza hands it off. This is going to be a nice run by Black. That looks like the first down. I think they're going to give it to him. They do. They move the chains. That'll stop the clock temporarily. 1st and goal. And now it goes. Goal to go percentage this season, 84%. This was 4th in the Big Ten. Surprising. That was behind 3 teams in the Big Ten. Here's another run. Just up the gut. Keep your legs turning to the 1. 2nd and goal. 20 seconds left. Indiana will keep letting it tick. Now I think they used their final timeout. Is that right? I think so. They did. 18 seconds left. So now you get 2 shots at the end zone passing. Maybe a run if you want to throw them off course. We cannot falter. Okay. That's the line they need to be. See, I thought it was we shall not falter. Okay. We cannot falter through the battle, so brave and true. Okay. We cannot falter through the battle. See, when you said we shall, I just thought it was we shall not. We cannot falter in the battle, so brave and true. Indiana, 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 we're all for you. Battle, we're tried and true. Okay. They sang that at game day. When I was there last year, I did not know none of it. I really didn't know any of it at game day last year. I was like, man, I got to figure this out. But then when we sang it at the actual Big Ten Championship, I did pretty good. But everybody stumbled through the second half, so it was fine. .21 seconds here on 2nd and goal. Indiana up 10-0, looking to be up by more. It has been an astonishing, I say that because that is the truth, it's been an astonishing first half of football. Mendoza drops back, throws a jump ball, easy touchdown. That's Omar Cooper Jr. We love Omar Cooper, obviously game-winning touchdown guy in Penn State, and it is 16-0 Hoosiers. Well, 17 seconds left, 16-0. I need a score update in the chat. It's probably going to be 17-0, so if someone wants to put that in. Indiana 17, Alabama nothing. Through the battles, we're tried and true. No, through the battle, we're tried and true. Go Hoosiers. Why did it tried to hide that? YouTube is anti-Hoosiers. 17-0 Hoosiers. Hoosiers. Signetti, absolutely pissed, as always, which is good. You gotta stay doing what he does. This was all started because of D'Angelo Pons, the Mr. Hard Hitter. And it was ended by Cooper Jr. running a beautiful quick route towards the corner of the end zone. I'm telling you right now, there are 3 NFL receivers on this roster. And there's probably a guy who could play in Canada. E.J. Williams probably go to CFL. Cooper, Surratt, both NFL guys. Cooper higher probably pick than Surratt, but I think Surratt's an NFL guy too. And then Becker probably after next year would also be an NFL guy. That's crazy to say that there's that many NFL guys. And then I would say Hemby, I mean, dang near NFL level running back. And then obviously NFL level quarterback. When you have all these, positions that are like that on offense, and then you look at defense and you got guys like Kamara, who is, Fisher definitely is, D'Angelo Pons obviously is. He was the guy who forced the fumble. You start to say, hey, this ain't your mom and dad's IU, So yeah, we are almost at the end of this first half. Definitely worth taking time off from work. I'm getting paid right now anyway. Bama takes a knee. It is 17-0. Hoosiers on top. Thank you guys for continuing to stay with me. Excuse me. Sig.
Make some key plays. So, they came out early in the game, all up. Blitz changed their presentation, threw us off a little bit. But, they get the ball first in the second half, and so still ball game.
Thank you, Coach.
Stay the ball game. Let's hear DeBoer.
For you, what do you need in the second half offensively to be able to extend drives?
Yeah, unfortunately, we've been in this spot before. We got to come out of the locker room. The momentum's not in our favor right now, but I know what our team's made of. I know what the character is, so we'll come off fighting.
Also, who's getting some stops? How would you assess the job that your defense has done?
Yeah, the last 2 of the touchdowns come on shorter fields. One of them's on me, obviously, and so just the decision on 4th down. But our guys, they're making them earn it, and they made a couple nice plays there. So we just got to keep playing. That's what our defense does. Yeah.
These 2 seasons, Alabama has not come from behind to win a game with trailing at halftime.
We'll find out, y'all. Landino, by the way, his celebration is this. You gotta love it. 17-0. That is a ideal first half, no doubt about it. Take down Bama for me. Trust me, we're trying. We need it because, again, as you know, my Colts are womp womp. So this is all many of us Hoosiers got. And just know, some of us Hoosiers don't even got this because they're not IU fans. So there's some Hoosiers right now who are really, really down. But they have Purdue basketball, so they're not actually that down. They'll lie to you and act like they are. They got Purdue basketball, who's like a Final Four favorite, so whatever. There's good to be found all across the state. But this is what I have right now. So let's go, Tyler. I need the score in the chat, bro. 17-0, Indiana. Someone give it to me. Let's go, Tyler. How we doing? Happy halftime, guys. Actually, let's sit down for halftime. Let's go to the Aflac time corner here for a halftime presentation. Okay. Yeah, Luke, what would you say is your takeaway from the first half? Yeah, hi, thanks, Jim. So I would say it's a very interesting first half here. I think we knew coming out Bama wasn't going to be able to run the ball. They didn't run the ball really that well at all. So, do not fear the Gary Bears are coming to Indiana. Yeah, I think they definitely could. We need it. Colts aren't playing very well right now. So, that's definitely something. But back to the topic, my biggest takeaway from the first half was probably physicality. The word physicality. The idea of physicality. I think we came into this game, not me. A lot of people came into this game thinking this is going to be the same old physical Alabama that used to just smoke teams with the physicality versus a little weak old Indiana team, right? The big old dogs in the Southeastern Conference going to come up and they're going to tear the Big Ten apart. And I think what people don't realize is this Indiana team is tough. They're dirty. They like it. You know what I mean? It's actually funny. Hold on. Oh, we got a question coming in. Nick Saban ain't there to save him anymore. Do you think that has something to do with it? John, funny you mentioned Nick Saban. Do you think Coach looks like Mendoza's dad? I think they look like. Mendoza's dad and Cignetti actually do look alike. This is true. And when they actually sat next to each other at the Heisman Trophy ceremony, I found it very funny because they did look so much alike. So good reference. Nick Saban's wide receivers coach is on the field. And he's on the other sideline. That's something to forget. And also, you guys got to remember, Kalen DeBoer, Alabama head coach, offensive coordinator at Indiana, left them to go become a coach at Washington instead of staying there and becoming the next head coach at Indiana. Because they kind of knew at the time when DeBoer left, Indiana was kind of, they were going to fall down again. Because they kind of, they never went full up like now. But they were like kind of rising up. Well, Allen, the coach, wasn't great. And DeBoer left, basically. So I think there's some animosity on the Indiana sideline. There's definitely some guys who probably played under DeBoer, maybe in their freshman or sophomore season, and they remember that. So there's no way these guys aren't juiced up versus Cignetti coached in Alabama in 2011. So none of them guys are on there. So I think there's some juice. I think there's some energy. And I think that it's definitely helpful to think about that. We have any more media questions? Hold on, guys. You go ahead, guys. No questions? Hello? Wait, let's hear what they're saying.
93 yards passing, winning the time of possession, too. They held the ball for over 16 minutes in that first half, though. Yes, Alabama, you're looking for a silver lining. They've been down 17-0 before in these playoffs, but it was Oklahoma. When Indiana just played that first half,
But it was Oklahoma. That is so real. Yo, bruv. Hope you're good, bruh. Thank you. United fans, say that again. Yo, bro. Hope you're good, bro. Yeah, bro. I've been pretty good, bro. Guys, it's been a pretty good day today. I'm actually off work a little bit here, a little extra longer than usual, so it's making me pretty happy. I usually go and work at 4:30, so I would literally be on the clock right now working for like an hour. But instead, I'm here watching football, so I would say I'm marginally more happy here watching football with you guys. And we're gonna have a great year. Happy New Year. I wish you the best this year. It's going to be great this year. That's what I wanted to say, guys. This year is going to be amazing. You're going to see more lives from me than you've seen. I'm going to be more locked in, giving you content. That means the shorts, which we really went hard on in November and December, are going to continue throughout the entire year this year. We're going to try to get more creative and be more passionate about them. Not just it's like up here on my face, but it's, this far, and I'm talking to you, giving you sports hot takes more and stuff like that as well, in short form content, as well as, of course, still the long form content that I do daily. I'm going to be live for way more Cubs games every weekend. No more distractions in my life, let's be real. So Cubs games live on the weekend. We're going to be live, obviously, for football season when it comes back around next year. We'll be live for March Madness stuff on the weekends of March. That'll be huge because I don't know if you guys knew this, but my one who shall not be named, X, her birthday was literally March Madness like weekend, bro. So if y'all ever wondered, wow, Luke's never, bro, I've wanted for years to go live for March Madness, guys. It's my favorite sporting event in the world. It's my favorite sport, college basketball. And I love everything about it. And I would love, look at this, Marching 100, bro. Shout out to Marching 100. I would love to be able to go live just that day talking about my bracket. Oh my God, we got a crazy upset. I'm switching through the games. You know what I mean? So yeah. Yo, Momo is cool. Welcome back, my guy. Momo is cool. Really one of the best Affleckers of 2025. I mean, this guy, man. I don't know, he starts showing up probably September, October, but what a guy. What a guy. One of the best. One of the best. I really do appreciate you, Momo is cool. Oh, is so cool, sorry. I've seen you, man. I really appreciate you, for real. W. Afflecker, for real. Kayla Elliott, yo, I didn't say yo to you, so sorry, but hello, yo, welcome. They got the band in the stands? They keep showing this one lady with the bison hat. Shout out to her, 14 likes. Thank you guys so much. Hey, I was saying 40 earlier. Let's at least aim for 30. Can we get 30 likes on our first live of 2026? That would be pretty awesome. Like the video, share it. Share it with your dog, your cat, whatever you want to do. I knew remote. Look at this remote. Yo, say that again. Yo, what? Oh, good. But yeah, this is just a new chapter in Affleck Time lore, guys. For real. This is a new era of Affleck. So, yeah, it's getting dark. We're about to light up. Boom. Had to give us better lighting. Come on, you Colts for 2026. Yeah, come on to my Colts is completely right. Me singing, oh, that's the freaking war chant they do at Florida State. I want to get to a Florida State game next year. It's on the bucket list to get to a Florida State football game. Because they do this like the entire game and go, oh, and they have Chief Osceola run out on a horse and stab a flaming spear into the middle of the field. And it's one of the coolest looking things. It's something I've always wanted to go to. So it's a bucket list item that I think I can finally achieve this year, especially because I've been saving a lot of money. And by that time of year, I could be able to. I'm a Colts fan too, bro. Manchester United and Colts. Well, look, I don't know how Man U is doing. I hope they're doing good for your sake because obviously the Colts fell apart. But you should be a Hoosier fan because look what they're doing. I got barely any sleep last night. I feel that. I got 6 hours, but if I get at least 6 on a day I'm working, I'm good. Well, this time next year is going to be a lot of Pacer games though again, just because. Not a lot, but Halliburton's back next year. We love Halliburton. I miss Halliburton. He's right there on a poster. The poster number 20 out of 500. Tyler has number 19 out of 500. Those are limited edition posters from 2023 in-season tournament inaugural. I mean, that right there is like... That's for real. That's for real one of them things. We just drew to the worst team in the league. Any advice for me? I'm insecure about my height. Yeah, my biggest advice for anything you're insecure about is talk nice to yourself. It sounds it's so simple and so easy, but like literally positive affirmation towards yourself, like in the mirror. Bro, I'm 5'10", so I'm not that different, bro. And as you know, you've seen him. Tyler, my best friend, is like that much taller than me, right? So it's like, I've always had to fight with things about, oh, my height, my whatever. you have to have self-confidence in yourself to do anything in life, okay? That is to get in front of a camera and record. My whole first half of this game, y'all wouldn't even have known it, but I mean, I had this right here. And I thought y'all were looking at it, but then I realized the only person really, really looking at that is me. So I gotta just focus, lock in, and just be confident. And if you present things with confidence, then nobody even notices, okay? You're 5'8", but if your personality is 6 foot, nobody cares. Do you know what I mean? It's all about who you are, not what you look like, dude. It's never about what you look like. And there's a lot of people out here who always want to think it's about what you look like. That's not true. Character over everything. Who you are over everything. What you believe in, who you truly are over everything. Because that will shine through, right? Like me at work every day. I'm not having a good day at work every day. But I'm always positive. I'm always going to light up people's days. Because what if when I do have a really, really bad day and I am not doing good, people see that, they're going to be like, man, we're gonna help Luke up. We're gonna help a brother out, you know. Or if I am, let's say I lash out on someone, they know that's not truly who I am because I presented who I truly am during the other times. So truly be you, dude. You're 5'8", awesome. I mean, look, there's certain things, you know, we don't gotta worry about. I'm a fit in every single car I ever get into. My grandpa, not the same. My grandpa, he crouches into cars. He can barely fit in my car. Luke, why is your car so small? It's not small. You're huge. You're tall. You know what I mean? Love my grandpa dearly. He's my favorite dude. But he's really tall. It's not always great to be super tall. There's advantages and disadvantages to everything. Height, weight, all of it. So, you just gotta be happy with you. Look at this $1 million band. What is this half? This halftime's 40 minutes long? No! I'm kidding, guys. We're good. I really don't even gotta head to work till 8:30. That's probably when I'm heading to work is 8:30. So, we got like 2 hours, 40 minutes. So, $1 million band. That's interesting that that's what they're called. Looks like a good band. Looks like they're having fun. But they're not the Marching 100. Thank you for 15 likes, though, baby. You guys are awesome. What is, oh my. Prince was like 5'3". Prince was 5'3". Sylvester Stallone. Was Stallone 5'6"? Stallone actually was either 5'6" or he might have been 5'8" as well. And that guy's goddamn Rocky, dude. He's Rocky. And you gotta hit him where it hurts. Yeah, Prince was 5'3". And let me just say, Prince had game. If you may. Prince had game. So, yeah. My side. Kevin Hart, too. Oh, yeah, Kevin Hart's small, too. Facts. But see, he plays into it, and he also just is a goofball. You know what I mean? You gotta have fun with it, you know? Play into it sometimes. Like, when I'm meeting someone with Tyler, I'll sometimes act like I'm 6 foot, so then he seems like he's like 6'7". You know what I mean? But he's not. He's like 6'4". But then he'll seem like he's way taller than me, so. 78 something degrees in Mexico. Ooh, pretty warm. It's cold out here. I don't know what it is exactly. It's gotten dark quickly. It's 5:50 and it's dark. It was dark at 5:40. I mean, literally, watch this. Watch this. Look at how dark it is outside. That's crazy. I wear shoes. I'll be your height. Facts, bro. And that's the thing. When I wear shoes, I'm closer to like 5'11". But at the end of the day, I don't ever like actively think about how tall I am. I was 5'9" forever. It forever. Like I got to 5'10" finally my junior year was when I got to 5'10", and I have not grown since then. I was 17. So I was 5'9" when I was 16. And I had no problem. So I don't know. Be you, do you, go you, man. That's what I'd say. It's 2026. It's a new year. I feel that, bro. I feel that. I was 17 4 years ago. I was a person who truthfully had my own insecurities. And then when I got in a relationship, I really didn't work on them. And that's actually a message I got to give as well. God, now I'm like freaking therapy Luke. I feel like my mother. I'm joking. I'm joking. Shout out, Ma. Listen, I'm just talking from self-experience here. Don't ever stop working on yourself when you get something or someone and feel like you can just stop, right? I think it's so easy when we get to things or hang out with people, whatever, that we stop working on ourselves. Like that. That's one thing I told myself. If I ever get in another relationship, not if, but you know when, right? I can't put you guys on the back burner like I did for so long. Obviously, the upload streak did start eventually, but there was 6 to 7 month intervals where I would not make any form of content for this channel because I was so obsessive with other parts of my life. And that wasn't fair to me because this is my dream. So I've looked back and realized I'm never going to do that again. And I'm not going to skip out on the gym again because that's something too. I let myself skip out on the gym. And I realized if the person is the one, they will want you to succeed at the things that you want to succeed at. Just as bad as they will want to succeed at the things they want to succeed at. So that's what I'm looking forward to, is that one day. And for now, I'm looking forward to the Hoosiers winning the Rose Bowl. Folks, it is about to be the second half of the Rose Bowl on the first day of 2026. What a way to start the year this would be. It has been years since Indiana's won a bowl game. I can't tell you I remember it because I really don't. I remember them losing to Tennessee in a bowl game. I remember them losing to Ole Miss in a bowl game. Is there another one I'm forgetting? Probably. That Ole Miss one really sucked because I thought they should have been in a better bowl, but they went to the Outback Bowl and lost. Everything heals with time. Everything takes time. Guys, we're switching over to here. Welcome back to Aflac. If you're joining me, this is Indiana versus Alabama. Rose Bowl. We are in halftime right now talking about different stuff. I mean, it ain't help. I'm just talking, bro. Like, I have much experience. I'm only 21. It's not like I'm old. I'm not Unc, bro. Chill. But, someone said, this is the best thing. This is the best thing. God, we have the longest commercial halftime break of all time. Sorry, I'm still yapping, guys. We're back to football soon. But this is the best thing I saw. We live life forwards, right? We're always living life forwards, meaning we're stepping forward into each new whatever, but we're learning it backwards. Meaning that with every day we live, every day we learn, right? They literally say live and learn. That's life. That's life. Why do you think older people look so complacent to kind of just be how they are? Because they've lived it all, right? It doesn't matter anymore. And that's an older person who's with someone. That's an older person who's not with someone. That's an older person who has lost friends or has kept friends and had people pass away or not pass away. Because when you get to that point in life, you realize it didn't really matter. Here I am. I'm at this point in my life and everything's okay. So I can't wait to get there because not everything is okay all the time. But fake it till you make it, man. Fake it till you make it. Because there will be a day when things are better. Always is. Always is, right? That's why I go to sporting games, really. Like, for real. Usually I have a sports game coming up. Like if I realize I'm starting to, whatever, I give myself hope by giving myself a sports game to go to. Hypes me up, makes me feel good. We went swimming today. I saw a stingray. I genuinely scurried out the water like I was in a cartoon. Yeah, well, I mean, not all stingrays are crazy, but that is what one guy killed, Steve Irwin, right? Steve Irwin. So gotta be careful around them. They're beautiful creatures, though, of nature. Stingrays are. I think they're pretty cool. All right, it's about to be 6. We're about to start the second half. All right, Bama does get ball first, folks. Thank you for the likes, guys. We're trying to get to 30. Let's get to 30. 30 freaking likes. 25 votes, mostly IU, but a lot of Bama. This is a pretty dang split vote. I like it. Split vote for sure. In the jungle, the mighty jungle. Lion, lion sleeps tonight. God's plan, yes sir. God's plan. God's plan. When it's on, I will, yes. Me and my buddy Rodrigo, who I don't know if you guys have seen on the channel. I need to get Rigo on the channel. Tried to actually a few weeks ago. It just didn't work out. Things slipped through. We'll get him back on, don't worry. Me and Rigo watched Argentina versus France, a World Cup championship together. But we watched most of the other rounds, obviously separate, whatever. But that championship was like 6 a.m. in the morning, and I literally told him I'd be asleep. So he came over to my house, woke me up at 5:30 in the morning, and we watched the World Cup at 6. So that was pretty fun. Pretty fun to watch it so early in the morning and such. But what a game. What a game it was. Mbappe, he's phenomenal. Obviously, Messi doing what he did. Bro, hell yeah. Dude, the game, the England USA game last World Cup was fire. The tie, the 0-0 tie was actually pretty fire. Because I'm not going to lie, most of our USA team last time we played was built up of MLS players. Which, obviously, you know what that means. They're not... I mean, we're like literally the worst league in the world. I don't know if that's fully true. I think they say Saudi League might be not as good, right? The Saudi Arabia League, or there's like some other leagues that might not be as whatever. But MLS, I'm pretty sure, is one of the worst in the world. My internet went numb. It's acting weird. Dang. What is this? Is this all about the second half? We got to fly over? We got to fly over for the second half? The Rose Bowl truly is special. Truly is special. What's going on? Gosh, this is the longest halftime. All right, we're back finally. Here's a kick, guys. It's out the back of the end zone. It's called soccer. That's what we call it. Because look, right now I'm watching football. And Becker with that great touchdown catch. That great hit by Pons. I believe that we will win, huh? That chant is a good one, to be fair, and I'm British. I believe that we will win is phenomenal. Especially when you piece it up. I believe that. You know, yada, yada. That's the best, dude. That is one of top chants for sure. We hit that at a high school soccer game around here. Sorry to use soccer like that. That's a loss of 2 yards, by the way. Start of the game here in the second half, and it's Ryan Williams with a 2-yard loss. Well, that's not going to help him. Let's see, did she talk to someone?
We'll see. You received some treatment in the locker room. I watched him warming up. You can tell throwing the ball. You see him get uncomfortable. DeBoer told his offense, listen, there's a 17-point touchdown.
Oh, so Simpson looked kind of hurt. Remember, he took a giganto hit. My Ohio State lost. Sorry about it. Tough game for y'all. Indiana looking to be the first team with a bye in the modern playoff to get a win. That'll be swatted back by Landino. No. I saw a video of a literal full venue of people jumping in seat doing that chant. It was insane. Yeah. I will say, though, it's harder to have those type of atmospheres that, like, foreign countries have in, like, soccer and stuff because we don't allow, like, giant flags and, like, the burning, you know, stuff. Like, we don't allow that stuff into venues. So I think a lot of people don't get that when they're like, why isn't this crowd lit like one would be in Britain? It's like, well, we don't allow flags and different things into our venues. Although you can get them in there if you sneak them. But whatever. 3rd and 12. Simpson just going to do a dump down. And that will be a gain of not 12. That's going to be a gain about 3. It'll be 4th and 9. They're going to have to get the ball right back to Indiana. So that's a great first drive from an Indiana perspective right there. Hey guys, let's get to 20 likes here. 16 likes. Let's get another likey. Okay. 4th and 8. Bama's gonna punt. That was almost just a minute long drive though. That's the only good thing for them is it didn't take that long. Now they're switching up their formation. They better fake it. Now they're gonna punt. Almost blocked. Back at the 22 to receive. Shouldn't have. Got it at the 20 and got taken down. Brady. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 20. Do you know who Jesse Marsh is? No. Welcome back, Momo is cool. Is so cool, actually. All right, that's a big drive for Indiana. If they can continue their domination of the clock and their continuation of scoring, well, this will tell us a lot right here. 1st down and 10 for Indiana, up 17-0 here in the 3rd quarter. This will be Black finding a way to gain 3. I mean, look, sorry, that's Hemby, Roman Hemby. Sorry, I said that was Black. That's Roman Hemby gaining 3 on something that should have been maybe a loss of 3. IUP, he made D2 playoffs in 2nd season. Elon, he made the FCS playoffs in both seasons. JMU reached FCS national championship in 1st season, and at IU reached CFP in both seasons. He's the USA head coach. I don't keep up with our soccer team. None of us do. I'm gonna probably be gone for a little. Thank you for giving me that info though. All right, here is a run by Hemby. You're good, man. Hey, do whatever you got to do, and you're on vacation. Have fun. All right, that was a gain right there. It'll be 3rd down. Third and 3. I know Pulisic. All right. Mendoza's going to try to find a way to weave and run, and he does. 1st down. Mendoza. Just brilliant. He's just brilliant. Well-oiled machine. That is how they run. He was also a Premier League manager. He coached Leeds United. Oh, that's good. That's good then, I'm sure. Was Leeds good when he did it? That's the question. Was Leeds good? Huh. Okay. Here's a run. That's a Black, and that'll be a gain of 6. Indiana's just going to keep trickling these yards, trickling this time. The best that they can. They got relegated. Uh-oh. Yes, that's not good. Of course they get him. Oh, my goodness. He got sacked, bro. I know. That's what I'm saying. So, wow, of course that's who they pick up. It seems like we don't even take it seriously. And I'm not saying that, we don't take it seriously, so it doesn't matter. I'm just saying, like, man, do they? Look at Mendoza running. He got the Jets. And he's going to go out of bounds, lose the football, but he still got the 1st down. Good smart play by Mendoza. He just knows when to do things. He knows when to do things, Mendoza. I mean, and he's sneaky quick. No, I love, country. I just don't think we take... I kind of wish we took soccer more seriously because obviously the rest of the world does. But as you can tell by what I'm watching right now, we take other things seriously. Here's Omar Cooper Jr. with a gain of about 6. Who says? Who? Tom Allen went 9-27 versus 24-2. 20 points per game versus 41. Opponent's point per game. Tom Allen gave up 32 a game. Indiana under Cignetti gives up 13 per game. That's crazy. But it's pretty realistic, though. Here's a handoff. And this will be another 1st down. Look at the way that Kaelon Black runs. I mean, these guys just know how to stick their foot in the ground, high knee, get out of things. British American football players? Of course not. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You know? And, well, it's one of those things, you know, when they're younger, are they going to get put near a soccer ball to start playing that when they're in America? Or are they going to be put in a helmet and pads and told to go on a field? It's probably the second. Versus over there, they're never going to get told to put on helmet and pads. They're going to be put the soccer ball put in front of their freaking face. There's a 2-yard run. That'll be 2nd and 8. We have 9 minutes left in the third. This has already been about a 4-minute drive by Indiana. Just phenomenal. Just phenomenal right now. Second and 8. 127 rushing yards for 4.1 yards per rush today for Indiana. They're going to move Cooper in motion. Mendoza looks his way for a second. Now looks his way again. Now going to try to scramble. Mendoza will scramble and gain about 7 on the 2nd and 8. It'll be 3rd and 1. Possible. That's possible. I would say kids looking up to Jake Paul, we are doomed and our future is cooked. So I really hope not many kids are actually looking up to Jake Paul. Nah, yeah, soccer only needs ball and mark goals. Facts. You could play soccer with anything. Well, but that's why my argument, truthfully, hold on. We'll wait for this play, which is probably going to be a touchdown to Surratt. Too easy for Elijah. Throw up the IU fans. It's 23-0, and Indiana is torching Alabama. 7 minutes, 46 seconds remaining in the third, and there's a lot of sad Tide fans right now. Oh, boy. The Rose Bowl is getting rosy for the Hoosiers. Surratt, never a doubt. Woo-hoo-hoo. Go IU. Football cost like American football? Oh, like helmet and all that different stuff? A lot of money, dude. But that's why I'd say the equivalent to soccer over here would be basketball, because you could just give someone a basketball and we got courts everywhere. Which then would be my argument of, look what happens when we care for something like basketball. We don't lose in basketball. So I just don't think we have enough care for the other one. What a catch. Look at this. This I think would have been a catch in the NFL too, right? Yeah, watch. Boom, boom, knee, bum. Yeah, that's a catch. That's a beautiful catch by Surratt. Let's sing it, guys. Indiana, 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 we're all for you. We will fight for the cream and crimson and the glory of old IU. Through the battle. Wait. Battle. Luke's got to go up in reference. Hold on, folks. Hold on. Never daunted. We cannot falter through the battle. We're tried and true. Indiana, Indiana, Indiana. We're all for you. IU. All right, folks. If someone wants to put in the chat, it is 24-0 Indiana. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Surely not me. I'm kidding. I mean, 24 actually is the points I thought they'd have, but that was in the whole game. And they already have it right now, so pretty crazy. Glory, glory, Man United, as the Reds go marching on. Bro singing. I mean, okay. Ugh. Oh, you! All right. What the what? Hold on, what the what? Hold on, what the what? What the what? Oh my gosh, NFL draft. Where the Colts have 0 picks. Because they traded away everybody. Yay! Not everybody, sorry, we traded away. Oh no. No! Gang! Not good, not good, gang. Not good, gang. I barely heard you guys set up. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be able to set you guys back up. This is not good. You're barely hanging on by a thread. Oh no, 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 no. Shoot! Bro, this is terrible. This is terrible.